Hello, everybody, and happy Superman Day to all the Superman fans out there, all the comic book fans from DC. You know what it is. It's Superman Day, and I'm back with another video because DC has dropped a little type of like sneak peek of behind the scenes look at Superman for Superman Day. And this clip is incredible. Incredible. Let's get into it, see what's popping, see what's going on, see what Easter eggs we can find in this thing. You already know, guys. Let's get into it.
Being a child, I loved the purity of Superman. It was a time when I was starting to understand what movies were.
James didn't
That's
know that
beautiful.
Superman was in his future. He
I can't
wasn't sure
believe they
that that
really
was the one
filmed all
he
this
should be
outside.
doing. And then he called me one day and he said, I have a way in. I know what I want to talk about.
I had been trying to crack it for years. This character is noble and he's beautiful.
We just finished day one on Superman.
It's been a hell of a week at the office.
His scripts are so unique, his stories, they're heartfelt.
You know, we love the opportunity
The robot.
to
Oh, look
play
at the
with the
robot.
incredible DC library of characters and stories, and we really want to do justice for them.
Welcome
Oh,
to the Daily
Metamorpho. Oh,
Planet.
snap. He's
It's
not
been so much fun to
CGI.
have the gang together finally.
Oh, snap.
I wear my trunks on the outside of my pants. Like, it's liberating.
Suit looks amazing, man. I don't know how you
James
guys
in his
can hate on
stories,
such an
he does
amazing
it
suit.
with heart.
Superman is a character who's good.
Who is filled with hope. He saves people because it's the right thing to do. We could use a little bit more of that.
Superman was my original
Wow, this
superhero,
looks
and it
amazing.
started
I'm not gonna
on
lie.
comics, and I think it's going to be a game changer.
This is the beginning of the future. They are
Very
launching a new
hopeful.
era
Very,
right
very
now.
hopeful.
It's the beginning of a whole new adventure and a whole new universe.
Oh my God, this is Superman. This
We're
is
just getting
Superman.
started, and we're already deep in the DC universe. In James Gunn, we trust, and I think we can do it.
Oh man. Yo, oh snap. Oh snap. That's incredible. That's incredible. Wow. I can't believe they filmed a lot of that stuff outside. Oh man, we're gonna have to go back and watch that again and find like all the Easter eggs they got in here now. Wow. Look at David just towering over everybody, bro. He's just towering over everybody. I love it, man. I love it. Cause Superman's tall, he's big, he's powerful, he's a Kryptonian, he's an alien, So the fact that you got David in here, just towering over everybody and stuff like that is just beautiful.
Being a child,
Look at that. Look at
I
that.
loved
Wow, man.
the purity of Superman. It was a time when I was starting to understand what movies were.
Look at that. Look at that. The fact that this is oh my
James
God. The fact that they really filmed this outside is incredible. Not too many people do that now these days. A lot of stuff now these days just involves a big ass building, green screen, and a bunch of cameras and call it a day. But the fact that they went out of their way to really film this outside is just astonishing.
didn't know that Superman was in his future.
Look at that.
He wasn't sure that that was the one he should be doing. And then he called me one day and he said, I have a way in. I know what I want to talk about.
I had been trying to crack it for years. This character is noble
Wow.
and he's beautiful.
That's incredible, man.
We just finished day one on Superman.
And a lot of people were calling that snow set CGI and stuff like that and saying that it looked terrible and stuff like that. And it's like, how can something that's real look terrible? Like, oh man, haters are gonna hate, man.
It's been a hell of a week at the office.
His scripts are so unique, his stories, they're heartfelt.
You know, we
Man,
love
Nicholas Holt
the
looks great.
opportunity.
Oh man, the robots are real. They're not CGI. Oh snap, yo, that's so cool because I actually seen a lot of people talking about some like the CGI on the robots looks weird and stuff like that. And to see that they're actually real and it's not CGI and just like completely confirms that people just gonna hate to hate, like it's lovely him high-fiving the robot. So hopeful, man. Oh man, this movie is gonna be so exciting.
Opportunity to play with the incredible DC library of characters and stories,
More
and
looks
we
at
really
Lex
want to do
Luthor.
justice for them.
Hot girl. Oh, Metamorpho, man. Dude, this is so cool. I thought he was gonna be completely CGI. I thought he was gonna be completely CGI. Wow. So it looks like they really like build him a suit and stuff like that. A bunch of makeup going on and stuff like that. Wow, dude, he looks incredible. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. He looks incredible. Man, he looks incredible. Wow, man, James Gunn is really outdoing himself with this movie, man. I don't know how you can see this and hate on this movie, man. I don't. I personally don't. I don't. I think if you hating on this movie, you just a hater for real, for real. Like you just don't got nothing better to do with your life. You know what I'm saying? So because I'm not gonna lie, I've never been the biggest fan of James Gunn movies and stuff like that. Like I've watched the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, and he's never been like my director forte and stuff like that. But yo, I gotta admit that the man is truly bringing something astonishing to life in this movie, and I gotta admit that he's doing a really good job as somebody who actually reads the lore and reads these books and stuff like that. I gotta say he's doing a tremendous job, honestly. This stuff, the sneak peek, this behind the scenes, all this stuff is making me hopeful. I can't wait to see the movie. It looks like it's gonna be amazing. Look at this, man. Look at this. How can y'all see this and hate on this movie, yo? Like, wow, man.
Welcome to the Daily Planet. It's been so much fun to have the gang together
Wow.
finally.
Oh, look, more clips for the Ultraman,
I,
dude.
I wear my trunks on the outside of my pants. Like,
Yo, look at this. Look at this. How can you hate this suit? How can you hate this suit? This suit is so Superman like. Man, and look at Nicholas Holt as Lex Luthor, bro. Like, yo, this is incredible right here. They look incredible.
it's liberating.
James and his stories, he does
Wow,
it with
all the
heart.
Luthor armor guys.
Superman is a character who's good.
Who is filled with hope. He saves people because it's the right thing to do. We could use a little bit more of
Man,
that.
Superman just being Superman. I love it.
Superman was my original superhero, and it started in comics, and I think it's going to be a game changer.
This is the beginning of the future. They are launching a new era right now.
It's the beginning of a whole new adventure and a whole new universe.
Wow. Man, this movie looks like it's gonna be fantastic.
We're just getting started, and we're already deep in the
No pun
DC
intended.
universe. In James Gunn, we trust, and I think we can do it.
For sure, man. Trust in James Gunn because he looks like he's doing a great job, man. Y'all can hate all y'all want, man, but yo, Gunn is killing it right now, man. Gunn's killing it right now, man. This all this stuff looks amazing. The movie looks incredible. I'm glad they dropped this behind the scenes. I'm actually more excited that they dropped this behind the scenes than the actual trailer showing the plot and stuff like that, like people want. I'm cool with this behind the scenes. It's incredible. I'm hoped up. Like I'm full of hope. I can't wait to see Superman back on the big screen as Superman again. It's gonna be amazing. No shade to Henry Cavill or nothing like that. Henry Cavill was amazing as the character that they wrote for him and stuff like that. Even though if they would have actually wrote a really good Superman character, I still think Henry Cavill would have nailed it and stuff like that. But he did great. He did astonishing for the character that they wrote for him in his movies and stuff like that. In all reality, that was not Superman. But Zack Snyder directed some really good movies visually. You guys can't really blame Zack Snyder for a lot of that stuff because in all reality, while Zack Snyder directed the movies, He did not write them. Other people wrote them. I think it was Christopher Nolan and David Goyer who actually wrote the script and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, in all reality, if you want to start a forest fire, you guys should really go after the guys who wrote the script, not the guy who directed the movie. Even though that person has the power to change a lot of things, remember they're just going off the script that they were given. So, but yeah, by all means, this Superman looks like it's gonna be great. Henry Cavill is still gonna be one of my favorite Superman's to date, as Man of Steel and stuff like that. He was cool and stuff like that. He did a great job acting and stuff like that. So I'm never gonna knock Henry for what he did. He did an awesome job. Um, sad that he couldn't come back for the DCU and stuff like that. But hey, David looks great and stuff like that. No hate, just glad to see the next generation take it on from there and see what happens. It's gonna be great. This stuff looks amazing. You guys know what it is. It's your boy Super Sala. What a video. And your boy is out here.